Hey, what's up, you guys? What is up, and welcome back to another video. You guys already know today is Fat Booty Motherfreaking Friday, so I'm hype. I always love me a good glute day, so I'm getting myself in the right mindset, pumping myself up, and we're gonna get right to this workout. So first thing that we're going to start with today is just a nice little glute warm up, a glute isolation, if you will. We're just going to do some in and outs. I don't know the proper name for this, so I'm just calling them in and outs. But as you can see, I am using a glute band here, and I'm literally just tapping my leg in and out. You don't want to go too fast. You want to keep a nice good little tempo, and you really want to feel that your glute is firing up. It should be all in the side booty where you feel it. I'm going to do 3 sets of 20 on each leg. Really take your time here and feel that glute firing up. The first round is going to be the easiest, and trust me, by the third round of these, it's going to be like, ooh, them glutes are going to be shaken up, but that's what we want. We want to wake them up and get them nice and warmed up and ready to work. Alright, so drop the band. We won't be needing that for a while. We're going to be moving to the floor, so if you are doing this at home, I would recommend you do it like on your couch or on a chair that's not too high. If you're doing this at the gym, of course, just go to a weight bench. So I'm going to be doing a triple drop set, a single leg hip thrust triple drop set. So how this works is you're going to start with your heaviest weight first, which for me is going to be 40 pounds. I'm going to do 12 reps. And then after those 12, I'm going to immediately drop half of the weight. So I'm going to drop 20 pounds and be left with 20 pounds on my hip. And then I'm going to do another 12 reps. And then after those 12 reps, I'm going to try my best to immediately drop all the weight and just go into body weight single leg hip thrust, and I'm going to do 12 of those again. You guys, this is going to burn, so prepare yourself. It's going to burn, it's going to hurt. I think I've said this before, but if you aren't used to working out your glutes, you're going to be shocked, and your glutes are going to be like, what the hell are you doing to me? But you want to try and keep going, adjust yourself, take a little break, but try and just immediately like get back into it. That way your glutes don't lose their fire up power. And as you can see, I myself even have to like stop, readjust, tell myself, come on, let's do it. But they do hurt, I'll be honest. So after you do that with one leg, you're going to do the same exact thing with the other leg. All right, these are my favorite. I always have to do them every single leg day just because I love them and I feel like this is the most effective for me on my glutes. We're gonna do some RDLs. These are Romanian deadlifts. I like to turn my feet out a little bit because I also just find that personally fires up my glutes a little bit more. I don't have my toes pointing straight forward. I have them like pointing outwards a little bit. Then you just want to sit back like you're trying to close the car door with your butt and drive your hips forward and shoot yourself up. If you're barely starting out, this is going to take a while to like get your form right. You're really going to have to work on like that hip hinge motion of sitting back and then driving your hips forward. But once you get it, you'll get it and you'll feel it all in your glutes. And remember, mind to muscle connection is important. So when you push that booty back, think about that booty getting nice, fat and juicy. And then when you drive your hips forward, squeeze those glutes. What we're doing when we work out is we're trying to get the blood flow going and we're trying to push as much blood into our muscles to tear them up and break them apart so they can build back stronger. So when you feel a burning sensation, that's your muscles filling with blood. You want to keep going when you feel that. That's good. In your head, you should think ass fat. All right, y'all, so we're gonna be moving back to the floor with this one. You're gonna need your band again. I'm gonna be using a 20-pound weight for this. You can go as heavy or you can even do body weight for these. I don't have a specific name for these. I'm gonna tell you every single time. I got this from the Booty King. I don't know what he calls it, but I'm just calling it a hip thrust demolisher. Okay, so how we're gonna start is we're gonna start with one hip thrust. You're gonna hold at the top for 1 second. Then you're gonna do 2 hip thrusts and then hold at the top for 2 seconds and so on until you go to 10. Let me tell you, everything's gonna go smoothly till you get to about 5. Then at 5 is when you're really gonna start to feel them glutes firing up. And everything is going to be telling you, stop right now, you can't keep going. But I'm here to tell you that you can keep going and that you need to keep going if you want to see results. So don't stop at the first sign of pain. Push through it. You can do this. You got this. Just keep that mentality. I can do this. I can do this. I have to tell myself this 1,000 times while I'm doing this. You got this. I can do this. I'm a badass. I'm the baddest bitch in the world. I fucking got, like, I hype myself up, you guys. So as you can see, I'm in pain. It is hurting. I'll even start to like tremble a little bit, but I'm pushing through and I'm gonna keep going because I want a fat booty. Hold it, feel that burn, and we're done. You did it. We made it through. So the next exercise that we're doing is some single leg RDLs. It's like a Romanian deadlift, only you're going to be prioritizing one leg. So how you do that is you just prop up one leg, like a little kickstand, as y'all can see. And you're going to basically do the same movement that you would in a regular RDL. But like I said, you're only focusing all of that weight and movement on the one leg that is not propped up. But personally for me, I kind of still feel this in both of my glutes. It just kind of works them in a way that a regular RDL would not. So I really have been liking these. I forgot about these, but I started to do them again. And boy, there's a different variation of these where you like actually lift your leg up. And I also do those too. I don't really know like if they're called the same thing or I don't know, but I'll show y'all the other variation in a different video. Those are killer. And you guys already know each exercise that I do, with the exception of the glute demolisher, I do 3 sets. I have them all listed on the screen, how many reps and how many sets that I do of each. All right, to finish out this booty day, we are gonna do some lunges. Sometimes I have to play around with my footing. There's days where I have to push my leg farther back to feel my glute firing up, and there's days where I don't have to push it as far back. So I would recommend that you guys just play around with your footing. Find what works best for you. My goal here is to work my glute more than I am working my quads and hamstring, which is kind of inevitable. Your lunges are going to work those areas also. But to prioritize my glutes, I kind of tilt myself forward. If y'all noticed that, I just tilt my torso a little bit forward, and that fires up my glute more than quads and hammies. And again, I'm going to do 12 reps, 3 sets. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, your ass is going to be fat and juicy. We're claiming it. We're manifesting it right now. And that is it, guys. That's the end of the workout. We made it. And I will see you guys in the next Fat Booty Friday. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.